What's up, YouTube? What's up? I know you don't see me. Guess you want to see me. What's up? Yo, today we're going to talk about the DriveTech. A lot of people have been asking me questions about the DriveTech. So, I'm going to spend my 10 minutes talking about DriveTech. So, let's get to it. There she is. That is the DriveTech. I hope you can see it pretty good. Alright guys, it's pretty much basic. A lot like the Qualcomm, but it's all digital. All these little buttons on the screen, don't worry about them. Because you won't have to use those buttons most of the time. Only two buttons you will have to use. It'll probably be the escape button and of course the power button. Of course, who wouldn't use those buttons? Alright, basically, let's take it back to the main screen first. Let's take a look. Now to go back home, you always remember you got the little house in the corner. It's home. And then you got the back button too if you want to go back. Either way around, you got two ways of getting back home. You press that button, takes you back home. Press the back button, it takes you back home. Now you notice up here, you have everything you need. Everything you need. It's pretty basic, pretty explanatory down the bottom too. Hours of services, time and hours, your net stop ETA. Yeah, if you press that time net stop ETA, and it gives you a net stop ETA. Well, of course I'm on a map right now. Now to get off the map, if you don't want to see the map, you don't want to deal with the map, I ain't starting the map, press the escape button. It takes you back to that screen. Now, if you just want to get directly to it, the ETA to your net stop, you can press show current PTA, predictive time of arrival, availability. In other words, it tells you when you're available for your next load. Pretty much sees it there. It tells me my ETA to get to my location where I'm going to be going. Right here, we're just off. It's always a day behind or so. Sometimes it's a little wrong. But if you see the time is not correct, the time you're going to be available for your next load, if you see it's not correct, you can press adjust. And you can adjust it. Pretty neat, right? Yes. 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 I know, funny, right? And then you just need to cancel if you don't want to deal with that right now. Remember, let's go back home. And it takes you back home again. Did I press it good? Okay. Okay, this is a little fuzzy. It gets a little scary. I got to tap on it. Need to calibrate my system. But anyway, I'm back. Now you see right here, circle of service. The basic circle of service is everything you need to do on your load. You don't have to look for none of those macros. You don't have to do none of those macros. You don't even have to memorize those macros. You press circle of service. See? You load it, accept it. When you arrive at shipment, it'll pop up. Are you at shipper? Yes. That's done. Number 2. Number 3. Load at. Are you finished? When you finish loading, load at shipper. And then it's gonna say. They're gonna say, arrive at stop. You go ahead and do that anyway. Boom. Then they're gonna say, stop complete. Doom. Just on and on. Dispense report is basically all your dispense that you put in, from down to your, you press that, it shows all your dispense report. You put in everything you might have spent your own pocket. You put in that so you can get paid back your money, which I don't have anything, so I'm gonna press the cancel button. And then after you finish that, let's go back to circles right quick. I want to finish the last one. Right here, you do your final, and that is you're just gonna put in all your little stuff. And it's going to bring up that screen. Everything you need to do, last in it. Then they're going to bring up, then after you finish putting all that information in. Now if you don't want this up here right now, you always can press the button in the corner. it takes it off the screen. Then you got your little arrows to go down. Need to, but you still got to use your keypad. So you want your keypad back up, you just press it, put it back up there. You see? Boop, boop. It's pretty easy system, man. This is a very easy system. I give it kudos. Very simple system. Easy to navigate through it, easy to work, easy to do what you got to do with it. Pretty simple, man. It makes your job much easy. Now press to cancel because I ain't got nothing to do at that point. So basically, this just tells you your circle of service is what all your circles of services that you do in that form. Now your form selection, if you need a form selection, you go there, it'll put up all the little stuff. If you need something like a advance or anything like that, that's the micros that you like to search through. You like to get through hazmat, if anything you want to do, you want a cash advance, you want to know about breakdown, you know, all that good stuff. You can punch your number in here if you want to. Simple. Now to get out of this, you want to just go back or home. I'm going to press home. That takes me back home, or I can press the back button, take me back. Navigation, everything explanatory. Your order information, if you need to know what the order information was again, or you can just go to messages that be in there. Now when they send you a pre-assign, you're going to press here. And it's going to show you pre-assign. You're going to ask you to accept or not, or ignore. You don't want to ignore. You want to accept unless it's something that you don't want to travel. Now we go back home again. Home. Home. Okay. Little simple. You're making me look bad, baby. You're making me look bad. Do my thing. Now, as far as your vehicle inspection report, you're going to do your speed inspection report. You're going to do that in it. You know, you're going to do that at the beginning of the day, and at the end, at the post inspection at the middle of the day. Now, basically, you want to see your hours of service, like basically all those hours of service. You want to see how many hours you got left, or what you have to do. Right at the bottom, it shows I got 8 hours to drive right now, which I'm going to be taking off in a little bit. I press it, boom. Now it's right here. You see? It shows how many hours I have on my 14, how many hours I have on my 11, and how many hours I have available on that 8 hours at this point in time. I have a lot of hours available right now. Then it shows me that how many hours before my next reset is 8 hours and 26 minutes, which you want to take it off duty in a minute because I don't want to reset. So basically it shows everything. At the bottom you notice it got off duty, sleeper berth, driving, and it got your on duty. And it's got your trip information. If you forget what your trip information is, just press the trip information button. Now if you're going on duty, off duty, you're driving. Now the driving kick in automatic when you're driving. Everyone knows that. Now the off duty, it goes on duty. If you stop more than a few minutes, it's going to automatically go to on duty. So you ain't got to worry about getting off driving to on duty if you forget when you get to the location or whatever. Then it's up to you to stop on duty and put it on off duty if you want to do that. You're around, you got the choice of doing what you want. Everything's here. You want to see your logs? Dude. You press that log. See, you got to prove them at the end of the day. So if I wanted to prove yesterday, I press here. It shows this. Well, I can want to write my graph, or I can go here, first list, something I want to change. Or if I go here, I can see the 8 day. What I done all the 8 days. What I got left, 56 hours remaining on my 70. All the good stuff I'll tell you earlier. Miles I travel on my last one, and then I want my trip information on the last trip. Details here, you press on it, it'll tell you all the miles that you travel on your last trip. And this right here, I never really messed with it before, but I guess that tells you all you've done so far. But anyway, I go back here, and if I want to approve this, I just press certified. Certified. And that's it. And say, do you want to approve? Say yes. Basically tells you everything you've done for the last 8 days. So you know everything. I already approved all my laws. You got the fluid that one right there, which I'll prove in a little bit. I'm still working on that one, the A or A. And so it say don't touch it. Don't touch it. So when I get out of this, like I was telling you before, At this point, you press the escape button. Then you press escape again. It takes you to this screen. I want to go to my truck. Everything I was just showing you. See? So, it's a pretty simple system, guys. And it's not much to show on it. It's not that hard. And for all of you who've been asking me questions about it, pretty much basic. Now you want to know about your messages. Everybody pretty explanatory messages. On the messages, it's going to show you direction on where you stop. It'll show you, I say, a pre-assigned. Boom. That's what a pre-assigned look like. It tells you everything you need to know about the pre-assigned, that where it's coming from and where it's going to. Yeah, California. California. Nowhere to party. I ain't going to party though, because the wife will kill me. I'm going to drop and run. See you later, California. See you later, California. No stopping. Get running. Oh, I love those hand signals. When I was a kid, I used to do it all the time. Yeah. You know. But anyway, pretty much it tells you your fuel. If you want to know your fuel. It tells right here, you knows how it tells you pre-assigned. It tells your miles. It tells you your order number. That's a lot of miles I'm traveling. That's about 3.5 days. Yeah. US Express. Whatever. Anyway, right here. Shows right here the day I leave. The time I need to get there is the 9th. So it's just 4 days. Pretty easy. You can do it in 4 days. 6 times 60. If you do you do 10 hours. You do 600 miles a day. If you try the full 10, and 1 hour for all the stopping and taking whizzes, you use like 25 minutes each stop. Whatever you want to do is however you want to do it. You can make it. You can do it. And at one day you can do 600 miles. All right. This right here tells me my fuel stop. It tells you where you can get your gas. Tell you everywhere to stop and get your gas. You can fill it up if you want to. So you got your gas. Go right here. Anybody want to? It tells you how to get to those directions. Turn here, turn there, and then you get on this road, and then you get pretty much basic. That's pretty much how. Then you go home. That's pretty much how it works, guys. The tools are pretty much simpler. It's got your tools there. You want to see anything in your manual, you need your calculator. You need to calibrate this thing, which I'm going to have to calibrate it. You need a document viewer. In other words, those documents, whatever it is you may have there, your trip, show you what your document looks like. Your calendar, the day, what's the time, your calendar. You can look at the calendar if you need a calendar. Everything is on your big board DriveTech. So there's nothing basic about it. It's just pretty much really easy to use. I gotta admit, I fell in love with it. And on top of things, you do have an app that you can do on your computer or your tablet. So basically, if you want to do it on your computer or your tablet, you can actually got an app to do it up here on my phone too. Next time I'll show you on the phone how it works. So that'll be part 2 of the DriveTech. So all in all, Dupree about to roll out. Oh, also want to say, guys, it's been a lot of negative comments, guys. Come on now. We all trying to help each other. We all trying to do our thing and do what we can to help each other out here. And what's his name? I almost forgot his name. It's what, 39, something like that. Atomic 39. Yo, man, I appreciate you. Cool, man. Hey, I still love you. I ain't got nothing against you. I love you regardless. But hey, if you feel like you got a bully, that's you. I love you anyway, because God made me to love people, not to hate them. I won't ever I won't ever hate anybody, because hey, to everyone, to me, everyone's in this world is made equal, and we all as sweet as possible. Even the ones that, even our enemies, we got to treat them like friends. Y'all remember that. Treat your enemies like friends, regardless of how nasty or how mad or how angry they may be. They may be having issues in their life. They may have problems going on. And you're just the person they take it out on. You can't get angry. Just love them. Pray for them. And Atomic, I pray for you, man. Hey, you want to leave more bad comments, that's all right, man. Hey, but you know, when it's all over and done, guys, you got to keep in mind the decision is going to be you. You make the final decision. No matter how many bad comments or bad advice you may get out there, everyone's not going to think the same. Everyone's not going to have the same opinion. But in reality, we must respect each other, and respect goes a long ways. Either way around, God judge you for what you do, not for others. So that's why I never judge anyone. Hey, I love you guys, and I love you, man. I love all those great comments that I've gotten out there. And I also love all the subscribers, man. I love you guys subscribing. Keep subscribing to my channel. I'm going to keep giving information as I can. They got me running. You saw the miles. And I don't know if it lasts, but I'm going to keep it going. Anyway around, guys. This is Douglas Dupree, the fitness trainer guy, telling you about DriveTech Part 1. Now, the next I want to tell you about is going to be the app for DriveTech for US Express. So, guys, keep in touch. I'm going to give you a lot of great knowledge. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Voyager. I'm going to tell you a little bit about, we got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to talk about e-passes and pre-passes. I got a lot of great lessons, subjects to talk about in the next couple videos. So keep in track. I hope I give you some information that you love. I'm going to tell you about basic promoting your mileage, the best way to take your breaks without losing your time. I do it all, dude. I drive some hours and I still have enough time to relax and get to my destination and everything. Talk about proper less fatigue, on how to get the proper sleep that you need to get to be able to do the promote your driving time, to do what you got to do without having to hassle from your fleet managers and much more than that. So the next thing we're going to talk about is this baby. So just to let you know, it's quiet, ain't it? You're gonna be surprised about this baby. Yeah. This is the device that we haven't talked about yet. But we're gonna talk a little bit about it next time. It's gonna be dark, so you won't know what it is yet. But anyway, this is your Voyager. It tells you all the back behind you and everything. We're gonna get more details on it. I'm gonna try to make it where I can see more clear. Ta-da! But I'm gonna tell you more about it another time. So stay tuned for the Voyager. And stay peace. Peace out. Peace out.